kind of what it would look like when you walked inside. Dude, it smells so bad in here.
For the past 10 years, I've explored abandoned places all over the world, but today we're entering one of the strangest mansions I've ever seen. Hidden deep in the woods sits a massive abandoned estate that once belonged to a wealthy family. What started as a small home in the early 1900s slowly expanded over the decades and eventually turned into a 20,000 square foot mansion made up of multiple houses connected together. And you won't believe that this place has an indoor swimming pool, a giant banquet hall, a basketball court, and even a private hair salon. But the real story behind this mansion is far darker, with some reports online allegedly saying that in the final years an elderly man was living here alone after being arrested for a disturbing crime involving another elderly resident at a nursing home. After that incident, his family cut ties with him and he returned to this mansion to live in isolation. Eventually, he died inside the house alone. Nobody discovered what happened for days, maybe even weeks. Today, the mansion still sits exactly how it was left, and now the property is scheduled to be demolished, meaning whatever story happened here could disappear forever. So today, I'm setting 3 challenges for this exploration. First, we have to find a way inside the mansion and confirm the property is actually abandoned. Second, once we get inside, we need to make sure the house is safe and that we're completely alone. And finally, we're going to explore every floor of this massive mansion and try to piece together who this family was and what their life here looked like before everything fell apart. And right now, we're standing deep in the woods.
Alright, what's up, Ronin fam? So, right now I'm just been hiking through the forest and coming down this hill. It's full of snow. This place feels very mysterious. And I'm joined here with Rick. You can already see some remnants of the property. Looks like they had some sort of shed. Looks like it could be for horses. Yeah, let's go check out the barn. I definitely think this place has been abandoned for a very long time. Look at all the rusty equipment. This place hasn't been maintained for years. Crazy thing is, it's just in the middle of nowhere in the woods. I don't think someone would be living here at all. But you never know. This could be like something out of the Chainsaw Massacre where the hills have eyes. Finger crossed it's not. Nothing too crazy. Looks like it was like halfway through renovation, they just stopped. Anyone here? Hello? Dude, this is a nice barn. Looks like a barn for horses. I think this was actually the driveway and leads to the house right over here. But wow, you got trees blocking the way now. You can't even drive up to the house.
So at this point, I'm feeling a little bit better. I could see no footprints on the snow and no tire marks at all, meaning no one has been here for a while.
I can't believe this was the old driveway. It's insane. But I feel a lot safer now knowing that this place has been abandoned for a very long time. I don't think anyone will be here. Look at it. Yeah, watch out for those metal pieces. You would not want to cut yourself with that. So you'd be driving right here, kind of looping around this corner, and then into the house. Ooh.
I don't know if we should be walking on that.
It could, it might be just the parking.
Just the parking?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would be able to come up to
Rather be safe than sorry, though. This house looks insane. This looks like a haunted house. Okay, it looks like you had another driveway right here. Okay guys, so before we head inside, let me show you the front of the mansion.
Yes, you can definitely tell this place is abandoned. However, at first glance, it didn't really look like a mansion to me, which I'm sure you're all thinking the same. But let me tell you, looks can be deceiving. So once I find a way inside, you'll be amazed by how big this place actually is.
But what I find interesting are these carvings on the wall right there. On the right side of the mansion, you can see a W-like symbol. Could be some sort of like Freemasonry. You can tell no one's walked or even driven on the driveway here. There's no tire marks or footprints at all. I really want to figure out what those symbols mean. And let's get inside there.
I found a way in. Facing the entrance, we were on the right side of the mansion, a separate part of the main home. We found toys suggesting that the family had kids, and oddly, as soon as we felt safe, we heard weird noises.
It would be hard to believe anyone living in here. There's a dead cat. Dude, their cat died here.
Ooh.
You can see the bones.
It's a dead cat?
I think so.
That's disgusting.
It could have been the owners.
Yeah. Ooh.
Rest in peace. We just made it inside. We're gonna scope really quick, make sure we are safe. But there's mold and cobwebs everywhere. I don't hear anything. If there are footsteps, it might be raccoons. Look how many paw prints there are. Dude, this place was rampaged by raccoons. You won't believe this.
What?
It's literally copies of their social security number. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I'm gonna blur this information, guys, don't you worry. But that just shows you how kind of easy it is to just
Well, all this stuff is
find these things. Yeah, these are so personal. It dates back to 1896? No way. That's from the electric company?
Yeah.
What, their electric bill?
It's useless to us, but oh wait, what is this? It's something like a dispute over a bill. A
Oh,
handwritten letter to the electric company.
dang, I forgot. You had to like
Yeah.
write letters to the company back then instead of emailing or calling. Okay, let's keep moving. Got like so many chairs here. Yeah, what is up with all the chairs? Why would they even need that many? Dude, that's like Harry Potter's room. Oh, dude, that black mold is nuts. Now, good thing they're tearing this place down because I don't think it can be recovered from all this black mold. This is like the bathroom right here. Hello? We're gonna go upstairs now. We hear hissing.
Hello?
There might be an animal in here that's very mad at us.
This is definitely the other part of the house.
Here's a stairway leading up to the second floor. Oh yeah, this definitely leads to the other part of the home. I guess this is where all the chairs used to be. Oh, what's that? Looks like it was pieces of a bed frame. This home is falling apart really, really bad. You got the brick stone fireplace right there.
There's running water.
Is that the fire alarm? The fire alarm is still running? Okay, I think I'm starting to understand the layout of this home. So I think we just found a swimming pool. Dude, the ceiling is leaking with so much water. It's dripping everywhere and it's filled the pool. This is insane. I don't know how long this roof is gonna give in, but this is a giant swimming pool area. It's like frozen a little bit, almost like a slush, but the rain has just filled the water to the brim. You know, I feel like I've seen this similar design in another abandoned mansion. I think it was like the Chinese millionaire's mansion, but I could be wrong. But yeah, pretty nice home with a gigantic pool. We can kind of make an exit from here. When you urban explore, you want to make sure to remember the entrance you came in from and to make multiple exit escapes.
Just in case the noises we heard could be something we had to run from later.
I want to show you guys like how still this water is. Look at that.
It's got a W down here.
Bro, it's all moldy.
Yeah. I wonder what the W.
Dude, this is like the black mold pool.
Look at that.
Yeah, I don't trust the ice. Dude, this pool is disgusting. The ice would definitely sink with you. Okay, obviously that's not working. It's peak male testosterone is what Rick says. I don't know what it is. Us guys, we just find anything fun. It's in our DNA. What was that?
I don't know, but it didn't sound human.
Sound like an animal.
It sounded like somebody, like an animal coughing up a hairball.
Yeah. Was there someone outside with their dog? I don't know. Ever since we touched the still water, we awaken like the final boss of this mansion. But enough shenanigans, let's continue on with the tour. But I'm kind of creeped out with the grouse we've been hearing. Yo, check out this boat. And look, we got a nice cozy fireplace right here if you wanted to dry up right next to the fire. And the kitchen is just right next door. So if you wanted something to eat really quick, you can just come right here. And look how massive this kitchen is. Dude, this is so nice. I can't believe this home is abandoned like this. Like it has so much potential. Look what I found on the table. Looks like it's an award. It says, thank you very much for allowing us to share in your dream. We love you, from the staff of Washington and Washington Enterprises Incorporated. Mr. Rolly Washington. We're just wrapping around the island at the moment. I love how big it is. You can fit so many people over here. Here's the stove, you got the oven, and on the other side you have the same thing. You can be cooking a lot of food in this kitchen. It's a great place to just talk and eat and basically have a family meeting. And the island is built with like these stone bricks. That's the foundation. It's pretty unique. The kitchen is very old, almost something you would see in the 90s. I feel like if they kind of renovated this and made it more modern, it would look absolutely incredible. But you can see someone's been rampaging through the drawers. Look at this, we got 2 refrigerators right here and right there. Now, Rick already told me not to open the refrigerators, but I can't break my streak, right? So let's go open it. I have to do it, bro. It's tradition. I'm gonna hold my breath. There were so many maggots inside that refrigerator. Bro, I don't want to close it. I'm gonna have to close it. There's another one. Refrigerator round 2. All right, this one's cleaner. We're done with that side quest. Looks like you just walked in here into a mini living room. Looks like this would control the ventilation, I guess. Ew. I thought that was like a dead animal on the doorknob. These couches look nice and comfy. So I tried stepping over there, but I can see some kind of tarp layered on the ground, and I think that part looks quite dangerous, almost as if they were trying to fix it at one point. So I'm not even gonna bother stepping on that. But this is cool. I feel like this is a nice room where you would just sit down and relax if you wanted a little bit of privacy. And I think I just found the main entrance to the home right over here. Check out, this was the main entrance of the home. It is quite stunning. The entrance is just wide open here. You even have a broken window right there.
At this point, I wanted to get some fresh air outside, and while doing that, my friend and I found an abandoned car outside. So I went to go check it out to see if it had anything left behind.
Hopefully, that's abandoned. Look how much trash is just right in front of the entrance there. Yeah, this front driveway would just wrap around. Now look at it. I wonder how long it's been abandoned in this state. So far, I haven't really found an entrance yet. There's the car. Ooh, so this side was used for the garage. You know, off in the distance, it kind of looked like this car wasn't abandoned, but now you can really tell it's been here for a long time. Although the tires look like they're in decent shape. Let's check out the inside. Oof. It's definitely seen better days. Holy shit. I almost thought that was someone in the back seat. That would have freaked the out of me, guys. But I'm not gonna lie, it does smell in here. Dude, it smells so bad in here. But it looks like that bag is just wrapping a tire. Yeah, I would not want to find a dead body. Looks like we can't open the trunk.
It was nice finding an abandoned car, but it doesn't surprise me. I usually end up finding abandoned cars in abandoned mansions all the time. It's strange that even vehicles can just be left behind, but let's go back inside. This is the beginning of the investigation. The noises and paranoia were likely our minds playing tricks on us. At this point, I can safely say to now investigate every floor and room of the mansion. I mean, already we've seen many rooms, but none that reveal more about the former residents. So let's begin here at the main entrance. And trust me, stick around because once we are done exploring the first floor,
There's some
we will find
pictures.
pictures of the family that lived here.
I guess they came from this room. This is kind of what it would look like when you walked inside. It's gorgeous. You got like these pillars right there. And looks like if you were on the second floor, you can have a good view of the entrance. So lots of open space here. But yeah, this is amazing. And I guess this was kind of like the living room too, because you have like these two sofas right there. And right in the center was the fireplace. Still got some firewood. I wish I can try sitting on it, but it looks really dusty. I also forgot to look up because there's some chandeliers right there. They look pretty nice. Has like a capsule shape to it. And we have like these two portraits on each opposite side. I wonder if it's anything special.
So it seems like whoever lived here had a taste for art, but how big was their family? The next room I went to was the dining room, and it gave me the answer of how many people lived in this home.
Oh guys, this is the largest dining room I've ever seen. Like not even Europeans have it this big. Okay, maybe that is a lie. I've seen a lot of giant dining rooms with dining room sets in Europe, but this one is probably the largest I've seen here in America. Look at it, you got this bar area. I think this was like some sort of projector. Yep, this isn't crazy for me, guys. I mean, this home is definitely perfect for a large family. This table looks, you know, it's pretty ordinary. It's just a big rectangular shape wooden table. Nothing too fancy. I wish I got to see what this place was like back in the day when people actually lived in here. Because this must have been such a great dining experience with you and your family, all sitting around. I mean, how much food can you even fit on this table? A lot. I can imagine the holiday gatherings here, or the Christmas dinners. Jeez, it must have been such a crazy feast. You know me, guys, I love food. And there's the chandeliers in the ceiling. The curtains look quite nice. You had these tall windows here in the dining room. I wish it was a sunny day so I can see how nice this room must have been lit up. You got a painting right here. There's no signature on it, so I don't think it's anything rare. Right on the wall here was a giant cupboard. You still got some of the wine glasses on there. Looks like someone set this plate on the table. Check out the wine glasses here. I think these were candles. How many people was this for? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 12 chairs.
Moving onward, I still had one more room to check out on the first floor, which was located right in the main hall next to these weird bundled TVs.
I wonder why all the TVs are stacked right there. It could have been a scalper. Maybe he put all these things right there to take out later. Now we can get up to the second floor from there. And there's other stairs leading down to the basement, but there is a room right here that looks like it was some sort of office. This room is filled with books. Check it out. Got books about biology, science. What else were they reading? The Evening. It's a book on Hillary. All right, it's some sort of tape, I guess. Some documentary about Hillary. What else? Is there any like hidden secrets, hidden dark secrets that we can find? If you haven't seen anything interesting, just leave a comment down below. Check it out. You have so many VHS tapes right there on that shelf. You know, over the past 10 years of urban exploring, I've explored a lot of homes that are time capsules, mansions just filled with a lot of stuff. But it never gets old to me. It always surprises me that something like this can even happen. You know, we're just living our day-to-day lives, and there's places like this left abandoned for years that are just time capsules with so many things in them. And what's so interesting about it too are like the lives that used to own these homes or live in these homes. I find that quite fascinating that one day, you know, a home can just be left like this. If only walls could talk, right? I really wonder what life was back then in this mansion. Yes, we have a book. I think this is a table coffee book about Chicago. Speaking of which, I think this year I'll be working on a coffee table book, so be on the lookout, guys. I'll try to make something like that, and let me know down in the comments if you'd really like that idea. There's another tiny bookshelves right here in the back. Looks like it's all about equestrian. I mean, after all, they did have a barn for horses. And look at this, we got some horse boots. Maybe for the daughter or the wife. Actually, I might have found a clue. They might have had some equestrian business. Almost all of us involved in breeding, selling, or racing thoroughbred realize that when their racing and breeding days are over, many horses face a very sad end. Often they are bought by killer buyers for resale overseas as horse meat. There's a real solution: adoption. Wow, so this family would adopt horses to save them. Now, could this charity be from the same family that used to live here? I don't know. I can see an address right there, and it's in a complete different state, so maybe not. Now, you know this place is really old when you see a phone like this. What's this? Looks like this could have been a painting. I think someone took it. You had a nice brick fireplace right here in the office too. So it'd be nice and cozy while you worked. And some more books right here. I want to find an album, but I haven't seen any yet. Are there any albums on this table? Doesn't look like it. I think we should head upstairs now. So, looks like before we get to the second floor, you had this other floor before it. I guess we can call it like a half floor. It had this big giant room. It was another living room space. It was all connected. Guys, I just found a mummified cat. It probably died a year ago. Look at it. Actually, I don't think that was a cat. The face looks too sharp to be a cat. Oh gosh, there's maggots right there. It's still giving some sort of stench. I'm guessing this must be like a year old, but wow. Look at that face. If you happen to know what type of animal this is, leave a comment down below. Yeah, that's a very strange animal. It's really hard to tell what that could have been. This room is pretty empty. There's just this one cabinet right here, hidden in the corner. Doesn't look like it has anything too crazy. Now let's really head upstairs. Finally, we're on the second floor. Check out the paintings on these walls. I feel like all these paintings we've been seeing have been coming from the same artist. But wow, it has like this gold paint on it that just shines. Ah, never mind. We're on the half floor of the second floor. You know, from the outside, I was not expecting the mansion to be this big. I've already been here for probably a couple hours now. We have another similar painting right here down the hall. Looks like that's where they did laundry, inside there. And there's the furnace. I thought there was something right behind me. Hello? Looks like these are more bedrooms. And there's like a mini kitchen right there. Hello? Anyone here? This is an interesting room. I feel like this could have been maybe a guest room, because it looks like you have this little living room space right here. You can watch some TV. And as we keep going down, it leads us to the bedroom. Here's the bathroom. Oh, did we just find our first album? Let's see if there's any pictures. It's a wedding album. It's empty. Oh wow. We have a porcelain doll all wrapped up. Looks like it's in a wedding dress. Maybe this could have been a gift. And also look at this, we have some clothes right there. Send a little note right here. It says, I will hold you forever, forever, forever. Even when we are apart, I will hold you in my heart. That is quite the heartfelt note right there. Not going to lie, that made me a little emotional. What's this? Is this a wallet? Oh no. It's for like some sort of jewelry box. You can tell someone's been scavenging this place. Hey, we got roses. Why are they not withered? Guess they were fake, huh? Anything else in here? I don't want to miss anything. Oh, it looks empty. Oh, wow. This looks like it could have been some sort of graduation uniform.
Well, I think I've seen so much so far. We've learned that a large family lived here, and sadly their pets might have passed away inside here as well. It seemed that maybe something tragic happened, but you can tell by the letter that whatever happened, love was always there. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But let's start making our way to the second and last floor of the building and find more clues about the family.
I guess this floor could have really been something where if you had a guest, they can stay here. Would be a nice part of a home to rent for an Airbnb. And it comes with 2 bedrooms. And they're attached to one another. Wow, look at this bedroom. It's falling apart. How sad. I feel like this bedroom would have been nice and cozy to stay in back in the day. But now you can even see the walls are crumbling. You can see the light coming in from the outside. This bedroom seems really old. Not as modern as like the living room area. Yo, check this out. It says dad on it. Could this be a letter for the dad from the daughter? There's nothing. This was probably a school project. That all came from the ceiling. But there's the bed. The bed frame has a very old style to it. I took a photo, and now that I look at it, it looks really cool with the decay. Before we head upstairs, let's open their fridge. Oh boy. Oh, thank you, it's empty. Yep. You got so much dust. I think it was like ravaged by raccoons. Something opened the baking powder. You still got the plates and teacups in there. All right, finally, we're making it to the final floor. And take a look at this. There's some pictures on the floor over here. Finally. That could have been the family that lived here. It's kind of hard to show you with the light shining. So yeah, that could have been the husband and wife that lived here. I kind of think downstairs, the rooms we just explored, was a much older part of the home, and I think that used to be the second floor, but then they renovated this top floor right here to be the new second floor. It looks a lot more modern than the rooms we previously explored. And you can see downstairs from here. This is the first room of the second floor. It's crazy, the pictures are still scattered. I guess they came from this room, probably from some album. Actually, they're all over this desk. Let's go check it out. You know, it makes you wonder where this family is at. Like, where are the kids? Where are the relatives? Why did they leave this home abandoned? I think these are just copies of the same pictures we've been seeing. This was some sort of an upstairs office, I guess. I guess we got some floppy disks. Portraits. Is someone into photography? Telephone script. It's caught my eye right here. What does this say? It says Department of Veterans Affairs. Someone could have been a war veteran. It's all personal papers I'll have to blur out. So this room, this little office, also has a balcony. The door's wide open. It's a little bit unsafe. Look at this, you can easily just fall off from there. It feels so good right now to have some fresh air. I think I'm gonna relax here for a little bit because inside is so dusty and moldy. It's not really that great of a view, but I'm sure a lot of these trees weren't here when this home was active. We got interesting paintings right here. Very tropical Mediterranean feel. Seems like all these rooms connect. Here's a bathroom. It's really big. There's a standing shower. Got some nice marble flooring. And look at that, some clothes are still hanging here. Wow, this is a really nice bathroom. It's like the master bathroom. So I guess we're probably next to the master bedroom. Everything's just scattered on the floor here. Bathtub looks really nice though. I like the pink pastel color. Like we got some fake plants. Look at this thing, just hanging by the window. That's pretty neat. So, I think right here was the master bedroom. So much space. So I entered from there, but you can also enter it from here. The main second hall, I guess. These sofas look so luxurious. And you got the skylights up there. Wow, I do love the master bedroom. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It reminds me of like some dollhouse. So remember that little balcony we saw by the swimming pool? Well, it belonged to the master bedroom. There it is. We were just there at the pool. If you wanted to, you can jump from here to the pool, I think. But you know what? This balcony would have been a lot nicer if there was like a set of stairs that can lead you down there. I don't see anything like that. It's just a balcony. Just want to take a good look at the bed here. It's very unique. And I think a lot of the things here in this bedroom was a set. You can tell like everything matches and they have a similar design. But wow, this bed looks so comfy. Looks like some animal could have been sleeping on it though. I'm seeing some animal feces on the bed, unfortunately. But wow, I can imagine what it was like back in the day just sleeping here in this bedroom. A balcony right here and another one right there. Wow, you got a nice cozy fireplace in the master bedroom. Check out that portrait. Looks quite interesting. They had a round table here. As you can see, it matches the bed frame. But what's really neat about this bedroom is that you had a balcony right over here. Doesn't open. Oh, it doesn't budge, but you can see it from here. We got a bunch of paperwork just scattered here. Very personal, so I'm just gonna blur it. I love the drapes too. Love this color, like vanilla. Check out this wardrobe. There's nothing up here, but down right there, there's a lot of VHS tapes. Brown sugar. That's Almapalooza. These are homemade tapes, guys. It would be cool if they had like some recordings of their past lives in here. So we just checked out the bedroom right there. And I don't know where this could be leading. Just another part of the bedroom with some luxury sofas. Got some workout equipment. Just keeps on going. Here's a closet. It's quite empty. Oh, wow. This was the sauna room. But strange that it had a TV right there. Has that sauna smell, but I guess I could be wrong. The ground just has a bunch of magazines and newspapers. Okay, I think we're wrapping it up soon. This would be the last room. Guys, this was a gymnasium. Why would they put this on the second floor? It's beyond me. Imagine the noise that was made from this room. I think you would be able to hear it downstairs. I would find that so annoying. Is it even safe to be walking through here? Look at the cracks on the ground. That's from all the water damage, I guess. I'm guessing there's water leaks that happen right there on the ceiling. I mean, a lot of it has already kind of been destroyed. Like everything you're seeing right here fell from the ceiling. So I guess it is safe to walk inside the gym. I mean, they had made this gym very sturdy, especially since they made it on the second floor. We have a kid's little basketball hoop right there. And you had the real one right behind me. Dude, this room is like the upstairs neighbor's final boss. Like, I probably would have been so annoyed of hearing the sounds this room would make if I was downstairs. Like, I think this is an awful idea. They should have put this on the first floor. Okay, nice. We got a stairway that can take us back downstairs. Looks like this would have been like some sort of playroom or arcade room. We got one of those hockey table games right here. I used to love playing this as a kid. It used to be really fun. Let's start making our way downstairs. But I think I'll take the main stairway. So right as I was about to head downstairs, I noticed we got another room up here. Ew, fuck. The stairs, these steps got a lot of feces. Interesting. Looks like up here they had like some sort of suite. Wow, there's more bedrooms. How many bedrooms have we seen so far? It had to be more than 10 already. These bedrooms are really big too. You had a lot of square feet. The window's wide open right there. This bedroom had its own balcony. Wow, so I think we've seen every room so far. Let me know down in the comments below what you've thought about the second floor. There was so much to see. It's absolutely crazy how big this home is. I was not expecting it to be like this, so yeah. This is one of my favorite explores I've done in a while for an abandoned mansion or house. But I say, let's head back outside. This room has some furniture. You know, I love how almost every bedroom you were able to kind of connect it together. Beautiful painting right here. Oh my gosh, all right. Refrigerator round 3. It's empty, but it smells. I'm out of here, guys. Let's go back outside. Oh, I totally forgot, but we have the downstairs to still check out. Oh, very moldy in here. This mansion just has so much to see. What? They got a room and they turned it into a salon. Maybe the wife was a hairstylist. Man, it is filled with black mold in here. And look at that. We got some pictures right there on the chair. They're the same people from the photo that I found upstairs. This is probably what the wife did for work. She was probably like a freelance hairstylist. This is so cool, and this is like my first time finding something like this inside an abandoned home. So let's keep looking down here. What the hell, there's more bedrooms. Oh, this is a kid's room. Whoa. Check out those bed frames. Makes you wonder how many kids they had or how many people were even occupying these bedrooms. It's absolutely insane. This mansion belongs to someone that has like, I don't know, 20 kids. It's very hoarded now down here. This is the most hoarded part of the mansion. Some more old photos. Those are pictures of the horse they had. I think that was in the backyard. Lots of pill bottles. Wow. This still has a lot of it. They're all stacked right here. This one says you gotta take this every day. Wow. You can tell they had a lot of health issues. It's so hoarded. And the door is just wide open right there. I don't feel like kind of looking around down here. It's all moldy, it smells really bad. I'm gonna head back up. There's some random mattress right here. It looks like this bedroom also had its own bathroom. So before heading back up, I did not check this part. There's another treadmill. Here's the garage. It's filled with a lot of junk. I was hoping to find a car in here, but there's nothing.
And just like that, that's everything inside this abandoned mansion. After exploring this entire place and looking at everything left behind, honestly, I don't believe all the rumors surrounding this house. From what we saw, the children's rooms, the family photos, the letters, and just how massive this place is, I really do feel like a large family once lived here, and to me it feels like less like something dark or mysterious happened, and more like this was just a family home that slowly faded away over time. My guess is that the owners simply got older and eventually passed on, leaving the house behind with no one to take care of it. Did some research on the property, and it looks like it was recently sold to a development company about 2 years ago, which means unfortunately this entire mansion might be demolished and replaced with a brand new neighborhood. So everything you just saw will soon be gone forever, but thankfully we documented it. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you believe the rumors, or do you think this was just a family home that was just left behind? And if you made it all the way to the end, I seriously appreciate you. So be sure to subscribe and turn on those notification button bells for any future videos that will be released. And finally, in my last video, I announced my Patreon, and I got so many messages from you guys showing support. So genuinely thank you. It really means a lot. I'm also trying to build up my community again, so if you want to support the channel, connect with me and be part of everything behind the scenes. My Patreon will always be linked down below in the description, and the same goes for the Discord. I really want to grow this community, this Ronin family, talk with you guys more, and just build something stronger. So make sure to join if you haven't already. With that being said, thank you so much yet again, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Peace.
Yeah.